Okay, hello guys. I normally do not go live like this because I am very self conscious, but something is going on with my phone and it wasn't allowing me to be able to go live on my phone for some reason. Um, I think it was having a hard time setting up. It kept throwing me out, whatnot. So I do apologize. Like, yeah, y'all usually don't see me unless it's like with Randall live, and I'm having to do this on my computer. So y'all probably have a really grainy picture, and I apologize for that. Hopefully, it's not too bad, and y'all can bear with me. I hope. So I am gonna say hello to everybody that is here. Um, so first off, I want to say thank you, Lee, always for he takes out the trash and recycles, puts out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, puts out some white, dark, and milk chocolate fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits for everyone. Welcome to Mystria Diamonds. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, and hit the like button on the way to your seat. Thank you, Lee, for always setting up everything for us. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try to see if maybe. Well, that didn't seem to help anything at all. I'm hoping y'all aren't seeing it as grainy as I am, but if so, let me know. I guess if I have to stop the stream, I can and start a new one. If it's like really bad, just let me know. Hello, Mr. Giggles. I always love you that you're here, Robert. Hello, Marion, Linda. Hello, Sparkle with Tyler. How are you? Hello, Susan. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Robin. Gorgeous. Hello, Happy Little Drills. Hello, Courtney. Let's see. Oh, thank y'all for saying hello to everybody that's entering the live. Hello, Nosy Rosie. Um, yep, chipmunk mode will definitely be in any future unboxing video pretty much that I have. I actually do have something that I'm going to tell y'all about. I talked about it in my last live, so I want to make sure that I say it again today. Oh, you are so, Lee, I just love you to death. And I love Marion. Thank you, Gigi. I'm still like, is it weird that I'm still getting used to being called Gigi? Um, it's it's one of those things that because I've never been a Gigi before, or so it's kind of new to me, but I'm enjoying it with what little bit that I have gotten to. Y'all, y'all, I hold her and love her as much as possible, and I get cute aggression every time I'm around her. I just want to and just love her. So yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Me, thank you. I don't know why, but probably because I'm fat and I got like this double chin thing going on here. Um, that I'm very self-conscious about how I look, but like I do have on makeup, and granted, this was the makeup I had because I had to go back to work today. No kids though. There are no kids, so I got to do my schoolwork. But I get to I got to tell y'all about that too, because that is all new coming up to me soon. Um, well, I'm so glad that you're here, Nosy Rosie, for your first live with me. Thank you. Hello, Vanessa Gorgeous. Hello, Joe. Hello, Kylie and Stephanie. Okay, so you can see it clear, so it's not grainy to you. Tammy C. Hey, hello, anime girl. So it looks good to you. Donna, hello, how are you? It doesn't look grainy. Yay. Okay, that makes me feel good. Hello, Robin. Hello, Amy. Hello, Brittany and Robin. How are y'all? Grandparent Club is the best ever. Well, you know, now granted, when she gets a little older, because my daughter is planning on moving to Tennessee. Why Tennessee? Let me tell you why Tennessee. Because she says she wants to be in the mountains. Because Florida here doesn't have mountains, and she wants to be in the mountains. So I'm going to have to drive to go see my grandbaby. So, I was kind of looking forward to taking the grandbaby, spoiling the grandbaby, and giving the grandbaby back. I guess I can still kind of do that, maybe. Fingers crossed when it happens. Um, okay, Nana K. Oh, that sounds so cute. Hello, Wendy. Yes, I hope everybody does have a great start to the new year. Sue came in. I don't see Sue's. Well, hello, Sue. It's because I missed some people. That's what happened. Hello, Dawn. How are you? Hello, Grinchville. Hello. Is it Sibby Fly? Oh, you love chipmunk mode. Y'all, that makes me feel so good. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Robin. You're so sweet. Well, hello, Sue. If I have missed you, somehow see, y'all are just too cute. The premiere was fantastic. You got caught up on all of them. Yeah, I'm still trying to catch up on all of them. You would think that having fall break, I'd be caught up on everything, but I kind of caught up on a whole bunch of sleep. I felt like a little lazy. I'd wake up and be like, I'd craft. I did some adulting. I did do some adulting, not as much as I should have done, but I did some adulting. And then, of course, I was driving back and forth to go see the grandbaby a lot. And then I'd come back home and I'd be like, you know what? I'm tired. I want to take a nap. Just because I could. I don't know. Does that sound bad? Like I took a nap because I just could and I wanted to. Oh, he's 1 month old, Kayleen. Oh, yep. So is mine. Hold on. I gotta know. 1 month. How old? Because like my grandbaby, she is a month old now. She was born on the 30th of November. So the 30th of December, she was 1 month old. So I'm kind of curious how close their birthdays are. It'd be kind of cute to know if they're close to the same like day. Lee, oh, you think I'm beautiful inside and out? Oh. Yeah, I guess like I said, this right here, just because I used to be a thin person. I used to be like really thin. I know I need to hit the gym, but the gym intimidates me because like sometimes I get in there and there's like all these young people there. And look, I see young people every day at school. So although I am fixing to have hopefully a change, because like I do have really long hair that's very thin, and I'm actually thinking of going and getting it cut and long layered. So whole different look coming soon, maybe, possibly. I'm still debating it. Hello, Courtney. How are you, sweetie? I did. I missed you, Sue. I don't know how I missed you up there. Hello, Kim. How are you? Hey, oh, I missed him. Hello. Oh, Kylie, thank you. Hello, Karen. How are you? Smack 'em good, fair. Oh. Oh yeah, when you get the big bags, the smack 'em dack 'em bag. You know what? My drills bring out my cute aggression in me too. And if I see big bags of ABs and sparkle dust, fairy dust, I'm just like, Lord, love them. So yeah. Oh, Joe, you've been napping on vacation too. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Yay, Robin. It was winter break. Yeah, I'm not caught up yet. I was doing my own thing in winter break. Okay, so Kayleen, they're 1 day apart. They are 1 day apart. How cute that is. I don't control that, Sue. I don't know how that thing happened. Look, I had to do it on here and it just does its own little thing. It's different than when I go live on my phone. So I apologize for ads. I don't know how to fix that in here. I'm still learning that. Like I said, I don't go live on here. Usually go live on my phone. So I apologize. Jackson, is that your grandbaby's name? Oh, that's a beautiful name. Oh, I did say fall break, didn't I? Lord, y'all know I don't want to go back to the fall. No, it was winter. Winter break is what I meant to say. No, I have gone through too much this year to go back to the fall. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Yeah, thank you for correcting me, Robin. No, not fall break, winter break. We used to be thin people. There is more to love. You know, I just wish there wasn't as much to love. But hey, I can only do what I can do right now. I Y'all don't bust me. I'm sorry. I don't, like I said, I set it up in here, and y'all, I have not, do y'all realize I have not gone live through my computer since I started lives way before I was allowed to go live on my phone. So I have not had to do this whole thing on computer before, and it's not StreamYard, it's through YouTube. And the only other times that I ever went live through my computer was on StreamYard. So I apologize to people for the ads. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe I know Marissa or Alyssa can give me a tutorial on it, I guess. All right, Courtney, you got a secret. Oh, what's the secret? Go to the gym because of kid care. It's the only way. Half the time you spend in the hot tub or sauna, and see, that's where I would have a problem, because most hot tubs and saunas and stuff around here are chlorinated, and I'm allergic to chlorine. So, like, I can't get in a swimming pool, I can't get in a hot tub. Well, saunas aren't chlorinated, but I don't think they have any. The gym I have here, it's just a room with some equipment. Um, I guess I could go to a regular gym, but I don't even think they have a sauna. See, look, that's gonna make me just so self-conscious. How about if I do this? That won't make me as self-conscious. Let's see. Hello, Bestie's here. Hello, Bestie. Your first grandson is 1 month old, December 3rd. Oh my gosh. And then your second grandson was one. Well, congrats. Look at you, 2 in a row. Alvina. Lee, that's never going to go out of my head, is seeing every time that I do chipmunk mode, like, I hear you in my head calling me Alvina. So, like, that just keeps going in my little noggin. Hello, Turtle Joy. How are you? You doing good? No, my phone's not dead. It just is not doing what it's supposed to do. Like the phone is active, but when I tried to set up my live in here, it kept freezing and throwing me out of the app. So I don't know if I've got to uninstall and reinstall or turn off the phone, turn it back on. I don't know what its deal is, but it needs to fix itself, and it needs to fix itself soon. So what I'll probably have to do is I'll probably have to turn it off and turn it back on, do that whole cold boot thing. Lee, there is no way to fix it. The thing is that when you go live on YouTube, unfortunately, for most of it, like on videos, for whatever reason, you're automatically going to have, if you are monetized, you're going to have ads. And we don't really get to, like, they don't give us an option for no ads. So like I said, I apologize, but it is what it is. You don't like the smell of the gym? Well, see, here's what I got to say. Now, gym, like, going into the locker rooms, those can be kind of smelly, but you know what? I teach middle school, and sometimes my classrooms, when the kids come in after they've gone to PE and not recess, they go to PE. They come in and it smells oh so lovely in the classroom. So I've kind of gotten used to certain smells. You really shouldn't have to get used to those kind of smells, and then it doesn't help if they decide that they want to do like stink bombs or fart sprays. Luckily, I have not. You know what? I need to knock on some wood, because I'm hoping nobody decides that they want to institute, because they and another one of the teacher in my school, they released a stink bomb in her room. So let's hope that they don't do that to my room. So, um, Bestie, you know I don't like going baseboard because I don't like my face, but thank you. Very true. Okay, so do y'all want to hear the cool thing that? Okay, so I am. So, like I said, kids were not back today. So kids are back tomorrow. Um, but I don't even get the regular like back to school type of thing, which granted they're not going to want to learn coming back from fall break because, well, hello, they've been at home for 2 weeks doing whatever it is that they've wanted to do. So they're not going to want to come back to learning. But in addition to that, unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, I'm actually looking forward to it, but I'm getting a whole new group of kids because my school has decided that um, I'm going to teach algebra instead of teaching pre algebra. So I get to learn all new kids. So tomorrow, for the majority of my classes, because the only class I get to keep is my geometry class. So for the majority of my classes, I get to pretend like it's the first day of school again and teach them my procedures and the rules and what to expect, and then do a diagnostic test. So that's going to be, they're going to love me straight off the bat. Mm. That's why I'm hoping I don't get no stink bombs coming into my room because they're going to be like, oh, Lord, what's this woman trying to make us do? Mm-hmm. Um, well, Stephanie, when I'm in it, like I'm not going to be nose blind probably for this first week, but after that, yeah, you kind of get a little nose blind to. Oh, well, at least I learned a long time ago. I used to when I first started teaching middle school, long time ago. A teacher gave me a solution for how to not lose your pencils because you loan them a pencil because they come in, they're like they don't have pencils, they don't have paper, they don't have anything, nothing. They should, but they don't. And so I was loaning out pencils, and then they were never coming back. So a veteran teacher told me, make them give them their shoe. They won't leave the class without their shoe. Okay, well, first off, yes, they will. They most certainly will walk out of the classroom without their shoes. Heck, they're trading shoes with each other. They'll walk around with one shoe of theirs, one shoe of somebody else's, or they'll walk around with one shoe of one person, one shoe of another person. I don't know. They don't have any qualms about walking around with other people's shoes or walking around with no shoes. But what I found was that the smell intensified. I'm just trying to think of a good word to say. Intensified drastically. I learned very long ago we do that you please keep your shoes on as much as possible. I never thought I would have to tell kids, please keep your shoes on. Please do not lick each other. Please do not lick the table or anything else. Please do not chew your neighbor's pencil, or please do not decide to chew up your neighbor's paper. Um, the biggest one was please don't lick each other. I, I never in a million years, like, because I thought, well, I'm not teaching elementary school. I could understand elementary teachers maybe telling kids, we don't lick our friends. Um, we don't put our fingers in our friends' noses. But I never thought I would have to tell middle schoolers. Do you know I had to tell high schoolers too? Please do not lick each other. Um, when I taught forensic science in high school, I never thought I would have to tell them, please do not we did the pig autopsy. Please do not put the probe up the pig's bahoo. That's not where a probe goes, and we don't stick that there. Please do not cut off any parts of the pig that I don't tell you to cut off. Please do not decide that you're going to make a little piggy keychain. Um, please don't take inappropriate pictures of yourself with the pig or the crime scene. Those were high schoolers. Y'all couldn't even imagine trying to teach middle schoolers forensic science because, oh my goodness. You know what? After seeing what they do with with just pencils and paper. I couldn't even begin to imagine what they would do in a forensic classroom setting. Um, as it is, my I do have to go and clean off my board because the last day, I don't know, I was a little lenient and I let them just write all over the whiteboard. Uh, I don't even think I've read everything that they've written on that whiteboard. I'm a little scared too, just to be honest with you. I think I saw a whole bunch of Snapchat things on there, handles for their Instagram and their whatever. So I probably want to clean that off before the first group of little students get in there because, whoo, boy, I don't know that I know what's all on that board. Let me see. Maybe your students like you better. Well, I hope they like me. I mean, I don't know. Kids don't like to learn. They don't like to learn math. They'll tell you straight off. Although now that I'm getting algebra students versus pre-algebra students, they're a little bit higher level kids. So that now that does not mean just because you get high level kids don't mean that they don't sometimes act out. I have some special little kids that I just love to death, but they like to talk. I think all middle schoolers like to talk. Um, oh, Robert, you're so sweet. Oh, this axe. Oh my goodness, y'all. I don't know how many times I have to tell people, please do not spray axe. And here's why, like you would go, well, why would you care if they spray axe or perfume in your classroom? They know they don't have the same spray. And when everybody is spraying, it's like Chernobyl in there. It just, mm. I never thought I would say that too much perfume or cologne could be a bad thing, but oh, mm, when those smells combine, um, I've had to open my window before because I'm like, whoo, I'll take the stank to what just happened in my room. And then the kids want to, the next group wants to come in and say they can't concentrate and they can't learn because it's too stinky in there. Then you have that, and I'm having, and oh, goodness forbid, someone farts. Y'all, y'all, you can try, you can pretty much lose the class after 5 minutes because someone farts and then everybody's got to comment on it. Everybody's got to laugh about it. And then it's like, y'all, it's a bodily function. Let's go. We wrapping it up. So yeah. Axe spray. Yep. No, they don't wear vices on your upper vices on your upper lip fixes. Oh, Vicks. Yeah. That's a trick that, believe it or not, that actually does not work in the medical examiner's office. Because I asked them when we had to go, my labs last summer, I got to go see an actual autopsy being done, like a real live one. Um, oh, I can hear my neighbor's dog outside. Um, so we got to go to an actual autopsy, and the smell is very interesting, although it was a fresh body. So, it wasn't like it had gone through a whole lot of decomp. But I asked them, I said, do y'all ever use Vicks? And they said, actually, no, we don't use that. Um, they said, you just get used to the smell. I don't know that I'd ever get used to it necessarily, but maybe. I guess if I work there long enough. Um, sounds like puppy training. I don't know. Sometimes it's like herding cats. I'm telling you. I know. Don't lick things. Don't lick things. Don't lick your friends. Don't lick your friends' neighbor. Just no. Courtney, your license teach middle school, but you never will. You got to remember, I am short. I refuse to say that I am shorter than 5'1". I am 5'1", and they're about my height. And most of them are taller than me, but that's okay. Because, I've learned, especially working in high school for as long as I did, I was shorter than pretty much almost all my students. But I will tell you, short is an advantage walking in the hallways because they don't realize that you're behind them. And you sometimes I heard things I didn't want to hear. But other times I was like, I could really surprise them and scare them, be like, "Excuse me," and they're like, "Oh my gosh!" Yeah, they like freak out. I don't know why that was kind of fun for me, but it was. There's little things that we just get just a little bit of joy in. Kara got to see a whole other that even I don't see because I'm not an admin. So I can't even imagine some of the scenarios that Kara has had to deal with as a principal. Because, we tell them, well, well, you better watch out. I'll write you up and you'll go to the principal's office. They don't seem to like that. So I don't know what happens in the principal's office, but they don't want to go in there. Well, to be fair, neither do we either. I'd like to think I'd be a cool teacher. Sometimes I try to be cool. Um, oh, you're going to have a middle schooler next year. She's already unhappy about it. Well, middle school, it's intimidating when you go into sixth grade, when you start middle school, but then it gets they get with their friends. Now, here's what the thing is that middle schoolers, they are going to test you and test each other. This is like their experimentation phase. Because trust me, by the time they get to eighth grade, they are all in a bag of chips and they'll tell you and carry bags of chips. See, like right now, it is cold here in Florida. I say cold. I think it's in the 30s. I'm not exactly sure, but it's cold outside. If I weren't live, I would have had my heater back on. I had it on earlier. Um, and it's cold. So I can guarantee you we gonna have um they're gonna wear their hoodies, but they wear their hoodies whether it's 100 degrees outside. But they gonna have the blankets. So I am fully prepared for the blankets in the morning all day that they want to wrap around themselves. Um, and with it going real cold, they're not going to know what to do with themselves. So that means they're going to be more active. You would think that cold would mean that they're going to be chilled in temperament, but they're going to be active. I can tell you, I already know it's going to happen. Hello, Gail. How are you, sweetie? Cologne is to it. Well, they don't seem to understand that cologne is only to enhance. They replace it. They spray it. And you know what? It's not a spray. It's a spray like from head to toe. And yet it still doesn't touch what happens. Oh, oh thank you. Oh, y'all are so funny. Yeah. And y'all talk about, I know I'm really short whenever I get to see my bestie because my bestie is 6 foot tall. So I look like the little, mini me version. I'm just like, that's why I call us like Laurel and Hardy. She's Laurel, I'm a little squat thing. But my bestie is the best because she'll bend them knees and get down close to where she can take a picture next to me. But I always worry she's gonna hurt her knees bending down to try to take a picture with me. I know, right? Like I actually ran into when I first started teaching, one of my students. Are y'all ready for this? One of my students was 6'4" as an eighth grader. He was 6'4" as an eighth grader. What do you think he was going to be when he was a high schooler? I should have followed up with him. Guarantee you he's got to be a basketball player. He was a basketball player in middle school. So I'd only imagine that he's got to be a basketball player then. I'm sorry, I'm behind in the chat. It's not Blazing Saddles in here. Oh, yeah. Well, in case for those that don't know, if you're brand new to my channel, you probably don't know this, but I used to teach high school and I used to teach forensic science, but I am going back to school to get a degree in crime scene investigation. And so that was another reason I was on my computer is because I was doing today started my first day of this semester. I am taking impression and pattern evidence, like bite marks and fingerprints, shoe prints, anything that leaves an impression, whether it be and an indentation like tool marks, things like that. So it's part of trace analysis. So that's one of the classes. And the other one is digital and trace analysis. So those are the two things that I get to take. And so I had to do the first day assignment, because if you don't do it, then they say that you're not there and then they drop you from the class. So I did have to make sure that I went in and did my assignment. So I've only got one assignment left. I've got a get to know you post. I did one get to know you post. Now I got to do a second one. Whoops. Let's see. The smell tells them stuff. I don't know what stuff those smell tells them. I sometimes look. I learned a long time ago that there's a lot of things that they tell themselves and each other. Like if I have to take up a phone from somebody, I don't even look at the phone. I don't want to know what's on it. I'm scared to know what's on it. I learned the hard way. You don't ever want to see what's on a teenager's phone. Ever. Just if you have teenagers or you fixing to be around teenagers, don't ever look at their phone. I'm just telling you, I'm warning you right now. You will find stuff you don't want to know, you don't want to see. Ever. um Allison, hello, how are you? You know what? I don't know that we'll actually see snow. At least according to the forecast, we're not supposed to see snow. But you know what? If it happens, these kids won't know what to do with themselves. I will not be able to keep them inside of a classroom if all of a sudden snow starts coming down. They won't care. They will just run straight out into the vast beyond, because they don't know what snow looks like in person unless they've come from up north somewhere. Formaldehyde is which they do actually use formaldehyde in, well, you won't get it in the autopsy room. You'll get that like at a coroner, like if you go to my brain just went funeral home, because at the autopsy, they got to have the body how it was with no alterations. We did get to smell what decomp smelled like, and it doesn't smell good. I will tell you that it does not smell good, but maybe I've just been around too much stinky little shoes and feet and body odors that and I had a school that was really bad with mice that would die in the classroom. So I've smelled the smell of death. So maybe I've just gotten too used to it. So the actual autopsy room, because that's one of the careers I'm pursuing. I can't decide yet if I want to be an actual crime scene investigator. Okay, that's one of them. Or do I want to be a medical assistant, medical examiner assistant, like I work in the autopsy room? Or do I want to be a trace data analysis, like working on trace evidence? I'm still trying to decide that one. I did have a really fun time. God, I know that sounds so bad. Oh my God, I sound so deep and dark. This is why Kara is Enid and I'm Wednesday, because I am fascinated. Like before I became a teacher, I wanted to be a medical examiner, but see, now I'm too old to pursue actual medical examiner, because you'd have to go through medical school and all that. And I don't have the years left for that. Unfortunately, I'm too old for that, but I can be an assistant to the medical examiner. And it sounds so wrong to say I had so much fun at the autopsy. I'm sorry. I guess we all have a dark side to us, but it was a lot. It was really interesting. They even let us, I know I'm going to turn some people up. They even let us hold the organs. That was fascinating for me. But with that being said, I still don't know yet if that's the route that I want to take. I'm still thinking about it. I lost my chat. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, Courtney, I'm the same height as you. Height twins. The short girls unite. Well, you know what? This is what I tell any of my students that are short. I tell them, look, the one thing to remember, some of the best things come in small packages, diamonds and TNT. You got the most expensive thing, and then you have the most powerful thing, diamonds and TNT. So the most precious and the most powerful can come in small packages. That's what and I don't care if that just sounds, makes me feel better, because trust me, things get up high. People like to think that they can put things up high, and I won't be able to reach it. Look, I will jump on a counter. You put chocolate up ahead, way above my head. I will get chairs, I'll get boxes. I'm going to get to whatever it is that I want to. Height will not stop me. Nope. Why did I not know you weren't tall? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so Courtney, are you height twins with me or height twins with Kara? Are you tall? Did I lose that? So maybe you're Kara's height. Oh my goodness. Hello, Sarah Ann. How are you? Oh, you're dreading the walk to school. Wait, you got to walk to school tomorrow? No, thank you. Shoot, if I tried to walk out there right now, no. And I feel a little bad because the little dog that I heard out here, his name is Duke, and he's the cutest little pit bull puppy. And he comes every time that I'm outside. And he's outside, that little puppy just runs to me. And so the fact that I heard him right outside my window means that he was out there looking for me. Poor little Duke. He's just the cutest little thing. I'm sorry. I have a soft spot for animals, period. Hello, Sherry. How are you? You 6'6". Wait a second. So Lee, you're 6'4". You used to be 6'6". Oh, I would be dwarfed next to you, like, because Danny, my son, I think he's 6'2". Now, he's almost 21, so I don't know if that means, I don't think he's done growing though, but maybe he is. I just know that I'm very, very short. He got the tall gene, and because my daddy was tall and my husband was tall, so he got the tall gene, and poor Chris got the short gene, but he's still taller than me. Let's see. I'm sorry, Sue. I don't know what to tell you. It would be fun for us to stand next to each other. Oh my goodness. I know. I love Kara's height. Kara is just a beautiful person inside and out. And I just always look so dwarfed next to her if she were to stand actual tall. Yeah, if it actually snows here, they'll close school, maybe. I don't even know that we have any storm/days left, but possibly. Um, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo. Let's see. Your descriptions of students right out the snow. Yep. I'm telling you, just Tyler, right there, just straight out the door. If they were to see it, there would be no teaching. There'd be no teaching, because all of a sudden those middle schoolers would turn into like kindergartners, and they'd be out there with their tongues out trying to catch the snow on their tongue. I guarantee. Yep. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Hello, Crafty Rabbit. How are you? Thank you, my bestie. I really appreciate that. Y'all, like I said, please give me some grace. I don't have, I've already, I don't know how many times or how much to say that I'm sorry that they're coming on. I apologize. Oh, okay. So Courtney and I are height twins. Okay. So I was right. Okay. I know, right? Well, you know what? I used to want to be tall a long time ago. But then I realized that I got away with a lot more stuff being short. And I could sneak in places and get into places that other people couldn't. So I kind of enjoyed that part of being short. You listen to court trials all the time. I do too. Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I want to be Palmer or Abby. That's right. Do I want to be? Well, actually, I can't. actually, I can't decide if I can, because I can't be Ducky. Unfortunately, I can't be Ducky because I can't go that route. But yeah, I can't decide. Do I want to be Palmer or do I want to be Abby? Abby's cooler though, as far as like I used to dress up like Abby. I'd have to spray my hair all black and I would do it in the little piggy tails. Oh man. I love dressing up as Abby. She was the coolest. Hello, Christopher. I don't right. It just look, he got a little rhyme. We strange that way, but that's okay. you know, there's just, even when we say Kara and I are like Wicked, she's Glinda and I'm Elphaba. I You wouldn't necessarily look at me and think Wednesday or things like that, but my little my little heart and everything. I do. But now Kara likes her true crime too. Don't let that fool you. She does like her true crime too. Um, but yeah, we're kind of funny in that. We're the perfect match. We are the perfect pair. Um, do I know what my must do canvas this year is? Well, I have a goal. I have a custom diamond painting. Um, that is my channel logo. And it's not just because it's my channel logo. For those that don't know, the logo that you see on my channel, the green dragon wrapped around the diamond, I don't want to do this custom canvas just because it's my logo. I want to do it because my son created that logo. Like he drew that logo. It is his artwork. And he refuses. I don't care how many times I have begged and I have pleaded for him to create additional pieces that maybe I could show off to diamond painting companies. He just won't do it. So my logo is the only artwork of his that I know that I will have. And he did two of them. There's the logo that you see on the regular channel, and then the thumbnail that I put up was the other thing because he used that to do my the top part of my what is that called? The channel banner. And so someone was sweet enough to actually send that off to a company to get a custom canvas. And so I do have a goal. That is my one thing that I want to do is I do want to get, but in order to do that one, I want to bling it up. So I've got to go to DP with sparklers and get a lot more drills because I literally want to bling that sucker up with, especially the diamond. Oh my God, I want that diamond to be nothing but special drills. Like I just want it to be rhinestones and ABs and glitter and just I want it to. I want you to be able to see it from space. And then I want to be able to show my son, look, this is your artwork. So that is my must do canvas for this year. I'm hoping and praying that I can actually get it done. Oh, you watch surgical procedures. I used to do that too. Crafty Rabbit, you're 4'11". Hey, I'm just finally glad that I'm at 5'1". My children keep saying I'm shrinking. I'm scared because my husband's grandmother used to be 5'7", and she's now 4 something. And if she shrunk that much, Lord, I'll shrink away to nothing if I shrink that much. So I'm kind of scared. Right now, I am holding firm that I'm pretty sure I'm still 5'1". I don't want to shrink to oblivion, but because otherwise, if I shrink too much, I'm going. No, no. 5'1" is what I hope I get to stay. That's right. There you go. Perfect one. God stopped when he reached perfection. See, Kara wanted to be shorter. You love high heels and Kara. Well, okay, first off, Kara, you could never look like the Jolly Green Giant. Like ever, girl. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Marian's definitely taller than me, that's for sure. Um, oh wow, I've never heard of. Wait, no, I've heard of Patricia Cornwell. I'm gonna have to look up there some of those. Okay, look. That is a bad thing about being short and a little bit chubbier, is that we look like the little squat little oompa loompas. At least I feel like I look like a little oompa loompa sometimes. Um, you were a kid in school, had a blaster and eye frog and fish. Yep. I love dissecting, and believe it or not, you don't get to do it in high school very often. Um, whoa, Lee, when you were 6'6", you went out with someone who's 4'11". Now that's short. You know, did she even come up to your armpit, or she come up to your belt buckle? Because that's all kind of interesting when you try to dance with someone that's that tall. I had a boyfriend one time only, when I was 4'9", and he was 6'2". And he used to have to reach all the way down to hold my hand, and I'd be like this. And we were told not to slow dance at the middle school dance. So yeah, because they thought it looked kind of strange. Um, you were a short guy magnet. Let's see. I know, right? I always, I don't think I've ever, granted, it would be hard to find a guy my age that's short like I am, but I've almost always, I've only had one, I only dated one guy that was close to my height, but all the rest of them were tall. There's just something about tall people. Yep. 7'5". You'd be at their kneecap. Like that would be strange. It'd be like a kid dancing with their daddy, like grabbing onto the leg, because that's as tall as you'd be. Wow, that really would be short. um, let's see. Stop that. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, I don't know what is happening right here. Okay, there we go. Um, I don't think we'll get snow here. Let's see. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Oh, look, you dress like Abby too. Woo! Hello, Yvonne. How are you, sweetie Petey? I would make that diamond. It's gonna glow. Wait, should I put glow in the dark drills on it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe around it. No, I should put glow in the dark drills around my dragon, so that when the light goes off the dragon, and then the outline of the diamond, maybe. Um. Oh yes, I'd love to see that. I know, right? Now, Abby's neck tattoo is really cool. But did you know that's not real? Like I mean, it's not a real tattoo. The one that's the spider web, that is not on the actual actor. Shit, they have to put that on, or they had. I don't think it still runs anymore, but they used to have to put that on her every single episode. I found that out, like looking. I just started looking at stuff. Oh yeah, y'all. When I was in high school, I was a black lipstick. See, this is where like y'all wouldn't even recognize me. I did the full on black eyeliner, black lipstick. I used to have one of those spiked collars, and I had the bracelets that were the spike. Oh, y'all, I had my punk image, my punk days. Um, oh, Kim, a dragon. Y'all, I love dragons. That's right. Kara is, for the y'all see her on video. You should see her in person. She is gorgeous. I have a gorgeous bestie. Um, you look like I look like a basketball, and then some. I look like a basketball that had swallowed a basketball. Um, okay, she was to your belt bucket. Yep. Yep. People tend to say that if you're that tall and your head only comes to their belt buckle, they tend to, especially when you're in school, they're like, no, thank you. Nope. Not gonna happen. And I'm like, but it's my boyfriend. And they're like, I don't care. So one time that we wanted to slow dance, they made me stand on a box. Y'all, they made him stand right there in front of me, and I had to get up on a box in order to slow dance with him at the school dance, but we were in middle school, so. You're so funny. Um, Hello, Diamond Queen. You're 4'9". Hey, us short girls, we got it though. Um, I know. Courtney, she's got you on the Dakotas, and I got you on the Spanglers. I'm still mad I don't have every Spangler, but I won't. There's too many I want. Like I got really sad, y'all, because I was so excited. I thought I was going to get spirits. I tried to order it and they had to refund it because it was damaged. So I'm like, damn it. So I'm watching the restocks, y'all. I'm watching that restocks. Uh, let's see. So there was something else. Oh, in my last live, I talked about that I was going to try a new series. Now, I don't know if it'll be popular. I don't know if anybody's going to want to watch it or not. But the group last Monday told me, because I'm thinking about, I have these boxes of where a while back I subscribed to a craft subscription box where they send you a different craft every month, right? And most of these crafts are ones that I have never done before. Not all of them, but most of them are crafts I've never done before. It comes with instructions and whatnot. So I thought, how funny would it be to record myself working on these crafts with my little commentary where I don't pay attention to the fact that the camera is rolling and I just say whatever pops in my head, comes out my mouth, and then turn it into chipmunk mode for the whole video. And so last Monday, when I asked everybody in my live, number one, if I should do it, because I asked people in my premiere. If you have not watched my premiere, then pretty much the whole thing almost is chipmunk mode because it was for time's sake. But then I asked in the chat, would anybody be interested in watching an entire video, like a series, where I'm doing crafts of some kind in chipmunk mode? And people were like, yep, I'd like it. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't necessarily like chipmunk mode, but Joe found a way to slow me down. Because if you don't know, if I'm in chipmunk mode, you can go to your settings in YouTube and you can slow it down versus going normal speed. You can slow it down, and so then it doesn't sound like that. But people that said that they thought it would be funny, and so I said, well, what should I call it? Should I call it chipmunk crafting chipmunk, whatever? And they all agreed that I should call it crafting chipmunk. So sometime this week, I am going to film my first crafting chipmunk video for those that find chipmunk mode fascinating. Although, as my bestie has told me, it's not necessarily the fact that I sound funny in chipmunk mode. It's just sometimes the things that come out my mouth. And the thing is that I know I'm on regular video, but the thing is that when I'm doing certain things, I just let my mouth run. And like I said, if it pops into my head, it pops out my mouth. And I'm pretty much not too much of a cusser. And I don't know if it's just because my mom worked for a trucking company and my dad was a sailor. And so I've been around cussing all my life, and me being a teacher, we don't do that. It's a no-nos. And so just funny words pop out my mouth that don't exist in the real world, but in my world, in Brandyland, they exist and they get said. So yeah. Let me see. Oh, I do. Well, that is true. I do have. Well, I will have it when Kara says, I'm so happy for that one. Kusenkessel pumpkin. I don't know which one that one is. I'd have to look at that one. Oh, well, thank you so much, Courtney, for coming in. I know I keep saying I'm going to destash, and at some point, maybe I will. But the problem is that I have to want to get rid of it. And see, that's where my little heart constricts, because if I have it, I generally don't want to de-stash it. I don't want to get rid of it because I liked it at some point. Um, so yeah, I'm having a hard time with trying to get rid of paintings. Um, at some point, I will. You used to two times speeds. I did find out, y'all. Someone told me if I ever watched my chipmunk mode in two times speed. I did the other day and about fell off my chair because that was even funnier. Not that I would ever put myself in that high of chipmunk mode, because then it's not even chipmunk. Then it's like chipmunk on speed. And no, just no, I couldn't do that. Um, well, Kara, you're gonna get see. Kara's gonna get to have some colorful words coming soon, because she promised me. We both got a um, we both got a miniature, the same miniature, and her and I are going to get together. We did it before, where I think we did it as a live on Kara's channel. We'll have to see. We may go back and forth. I'm not sure, but we will be working on a miniature together. And Kara gets a little colorful sometimes when things. We have a lot of fun though, or at least I had fun, and it looked like really good. Um, Yvonne, you like the chipmunk? Yay! Strawberries? Chipmunk strawberry? What? Did I miss something? Oh, oh, raspberry and chipmunk. Okay, because I was going chipmunk strawberries. Is that a new thing that we need to worry about? Do I need to watch what's happening? But no, raspberry. Yeah, when I in chipmunk mode. Oh, your husband calls those words chemisms. So mine is brandyisms. Yep. There you go. Um, yeah, I don't even know sometimes where the words come from. Even my students will look at me funny because I'll say, something, and it's not a cuss word, and they're like, "What did you just say?" And I'll repeat it, and they're like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "A word." It can't look, and then they'll start like laughing at me, and I'll go, because that's that's weirder than Sigma Alpha Skibbity Riz, Ohio, right? And they're like, "Oh no, those make sense." I'm like, "No, they really don't." I'm glad that you think that they make sense. And then they get, as they say, cringe if I repeat those words. If I'll be like, "This was Sigma, right?" And they're like, "No, don't say that word. Don't say that. Don't, no, no." And or if I get onto a boy, I'm like, "Look, you're not the Rizzler here," and they'll be like, "No, even though you're using it right, no." Um, I thought by saying it, it would make them say it less. That hasn't happened yet, though. Um, Marion, you'll get rid of any DP? No, it'll be the kids getting rid of them because, yeah. See, I know that I got to get rid of some at some point. I do. Don't you try to get out of it now, Kara. No, you promised me. I could even show them what miniature it is. I could show them what miniature we gonna do, and we gonna have a real fun time doing it too. And they're gonna have a. I didn't do a single thing on here because I look. I'm still working on Christmas stuff for Smashing the Specials, but that's okay. I got a stocking and a snow scene, and then I'll be done with Christmas. And then I'm gonna pull out some bigger projects. I was trying to get some small ones out the way so that I can get me some numbers. Because the last Smashing the Specials was really kind of pitiful. I think I only did 16. And I'm determined I am beating that this year. I am doing more than 16. Um, but I did find out something that I don't know why I did not know this before, but I thought that if you left the plastic off of either a canvas or a project, if you left the plastic off, the glue would dry up, but it doesn't. Did you know that? It doesn't. So now those coasters, I could pull off every single one of the plastics and work on those coasters one color at the time. So yes. Um, I know, right? She did a great job on the last one, and this one's it's very similar to it. It's in a jar, and it's going to look great, and it's going to accompany her other one. Marion, you're also doing Christmas stuff. Well, I've got 3 Christmas things. Well, no, technically 4. I opened up a sign, and they're having to send me the drills because the sign came, but no drills. So that one's also, I guess, kind of Christmas theme-ish a little bit. Oh, the sun catchers. I do need to buy me a set of sun catchers. But I've made a lot of purchases recently, so I gotta chill my little self. I gotta chill the desire. Does anybody else get that where you see something and you know you don't need it, but you need it, but you want it, but you need it, and that want becomes a need? I'm having to try to work on that. Um, You're still on your first one because you're doing another cupcake stand. Ooh, you know what? That's one I don't have. I do not have a cupcake stand. I need to get one of those. Oh, you're working on a Christmas store miniature. I had a Christmas house miniature that I did. One of my second miniatures I ever completed. Life is getting in the way. Well, life's fixing to get in my way too. I got to be careful. I got to be careful because my want turning into a need, and because I convince myself that I truly need it when I don't. Well, guys, that has been the whole hour, y'all. It always goes so fast whenever I do this. Thank y'all for understanding me having to go face forward with y'all this evening. Um, I'm hoping I'll be able to fix it the next time, but if not, you may just have to. I'll just make sure that I continue to have makeup on, so at least I don't scare you that much. But thank you guys so much for coming in and spending time with me. I absolutely love hanging out with you guys. It means the world to me that y'all come here and support me and everything. And I just love having an opportunity to get to talk to y'all. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All right. Oh, y'all are so sweet. All right, I'm going to leave it like I always do. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let go. Until the next time. Bye, y'all.